All right, what's up, everybody? Chris Maher here from Maher Media. Flyers win it 2-0 in Boston, the first win in Boston in 13 years. Sean Couturier made his NHL debut. Jake Voracek, Ilya Bryzgalov, Wayne Simmons, and Braden Chen also made their Flyer debuts in that game. Crazy game. That was the season after 2011-12 when the Bruins won the Cup. After that, and they had the ceremony before for the banner raising all, and they won that game 2-1. This game was similar. Really shut down. This is one of the better games the Flyers played all year. Defensively, they were very, very good tonight. Sam Ersson made a lot of good saves, stopped 24 of 24. Tyson Forrester got on the board. I thought as the game went on, I don't know, like, Boston just looked off, I was like, I'm thinking to myself in the first period, like, Flyers might be able to get them with this one. Like, they had a couple really good shifts early on. Bobby Brink had a chance. Korpisalo made another great save on Hathaway. He made some great saves. No score after one. Flyers didn't really have a ton of shots, but the biggest thing that I mentioned in a tweet the other day, I said that there was a lot of things to look at, and the one thing that stood out was the second period. They were outscored 19-6 in second periods for most of the year, for all of this year, excuse me, and they actually had a good second period. Like, they get the goal from Forrester, but outside of that, like, they defended well. They had some really good plays that ended up turning up the ice and going the other way. I just thought the Flyers did a really good job just limiting what the Bruins put towards them. And to me, the biggest concern this year has been team defense. And I think everybody knows that this team isn't going to score goals, right? And it's going to score a lot of goals, I should say. And there's been a lot of issues this year in terms of defending and things like that. But when you look at these past couple of games, this is the best one by far. I mean, on Saturday it was like, yeah, it was a great win. They scored, but it took them 7 goals to win a game. You know what I mean? Now you get a solid 2-0 win. It's like, all right, now we can breathe a little bit on the mom's trip too. So it's good to see. As for some other guys, Forrester, I was really happy to see him score. It took a couple of games. He needed one. He just missed that shot before that too, and he got it right back. Really nice pass from 𝐊𝐈𝐓𝐃, who's come in. I thought has played well. I really thought he honestly played well enough to deserve a spot out of camp, but that didn't end up happening. He could have been on the bubble, if there was conversations about it. I don't know if he, I guess I should rephrase that. I don't know if he fully deserved it, but he definitely was in the conversation to maybe be that 7th defenseman. But goes down to Lehigh a bit with the York injury. They end up getting Andre back up and made a really nice pass there. I thought he had a solid game too. Like, he had that punch on Patra as well. Like, he had some good moments. And again, it's just a solid win for this team. Like, for not winning in Boston in over a decade, and it's good to see it, at least in regulation, right? It's the first regulation win. They did win a couple years ago in Boston too, but that's the first regulation win in 13 years, which is crazy. So really good to see. Flyers pick up the win. They get 2 points, much needed, and especially just to kind of end the month with like a good note. Now you got one game left. It's Halloween night. The Blues, who are also struggling, they lost 5-2 and 8-1 in their last, or excuse me, 5-2 and 8-2 in their last like 2 games or something like that. They've kind of gotten killed in these past couple of games. Montreal and Ottawa, they got stoned by Ottawa. They were down like 6-7 nothing at one point. So we'll say that'll be interesting. Thanks everybody again for all support as always. Make sure to check out Maher Media and all the other things that we do. Talk to you guys all again next time. See you guys.